There's like this common statement from people in their early 20s, and that is that they are still so young, that they are having still so much time left throughout this life where they can go after it. It's like they always find reasons to back things off, to rather procrastinate on it, because there's some stuff you gotta do in advance now, or wait for some kind of day on which it's going to make it feel better for you, because you are like more settled with your feelings, as they are all over the place, because you cannot grasp what the hell you want out of this time here. And even elder ones like say, oh yeah, you're still so young, you got so much time left. It's all like, get cozy, lay back and do whatever you can do, but do nothing more when you're not feeling like. But this actually not feeling like, wanting to do it, is going to hold you up all the years coming then. Because do you think like it's this sudden sprinkle of discipline is going to come back to you with nothing? Oh yeah, and there we are, and now I can like do whatever I want. I waited for years and I haven't done anything in these years, but now I can be full on with this discipline, and I can grow every day, and I can sit behind something I've never done for hours now, and certainly I'm really good at it as well, and it feels easy to do it. You think like that is going to happen when you like procrastinate on this stuff, when you like say, oh, okay, I'm rather putting it aside for today because I'm not feeling like it's going to do well, or because I'm not feeling like this is the right thing to do now. This is not going to end anywhere you may desire to see yourself in the coming years. But that is like the thing, that desire for you seeing yourself in that kind of position is not big enough. When you are always like saying, okay, I can put it aside, or that's not the day I want to go after it, then there's no desire. The desire is simply not big enough for you to grow towards that. How could it be when you're finding reasons, always finding reasons to not do it? You have to feel this sudden drive, this drive of you like wanting it so badly that you cannot move away from it in that exact moment. And if there's really something you have to do because you're having things you need to do all day long, because you gotta make some money when there's nothing coming in, you gotta see your family, talk to friends, or whatever you want to do or have to do. But in this time, when you're not feeling like, okay, I gotta come back after this and do what I have to do because I need to grow out of this, then there's, as I mentioned, too little desire. You don't want it bad enough. And even if you want it bad enough, you cannot look away from things how they could actually work out only because you've never tried it. When you're always like saying to yourself, okay, I'm trying this out, I've tried it out, I've seen no progress, I've done it for years maybe, I've tried everything out in that certain scene, and eventually nothing ever worked out. You really think that you've tried everything? Did you like delve into a sphere of uncomfortable feelings where you were like, okay, I don't know shit about it, and I'm sitting here now and I gotta read this kind of book of marketing or sales or whatever that is interesting to you in like this broad view, but not in this like narrowed one, then that's the thing. You gotta go through it. It's like a part of it. It's a part of what you could make of it. And what you can make of it is like your desire, once again, your actual need for this change. And even if it's not an direct need, because life can be quite comfortable as well in this kind of way you're living it, then you still gotta have this goal. Because otherwise you're getting too comfortable. You'll be the one who's getting played by from others. You're like this ball others throw around, and only you're taking this. You will like grow yourself a skin of something that was never you. You are that veil then. Only because you always did like what others made you do so. Because you haven't ever tapped out of this kind of sphere. Only because it was too comfortable. So, yeah, where should this head towards? Other than like being mediocre. And that is no problem at all. It is necessary on this planet. We all need people who are doing stuff others would not like to want to do. And this is in no way a discrimination for people. I'm appreciating everyone out there. But what I want to say is like people who never get into the position of understanding that kind of thing, of trying to understand, they will never hear that. They will not see this video, they will not think about this kind of stuff, it will not come to them because they are not in the position of attracting something like that. When you are surrounding yourself with things which are kept to your thinking, to your capabilities, then you're only going to attract things within this circle. You won't attract anything out there. And that's how everything like basically is working. When you set yourself up on a social medium and you look at videos and you like videos, even the algorithm is going to make this circle for you. It's going to look at your taste and is going to define what you like. And it's not going to get broader when you are not taking a step of broadening it. Of saying, okay, this is not interesting for me and this is not interesting for me and I like this more and I want to see more from this. Because it's like the thing you gotta actively do. Nobody ever is going to do it for you. And that's why I'm saying it is good to speak within your circle when you are clear about what you want to say and what you want to deliver. But without this clarity and this need for that desire, once again, then this is like empty air. This is like a sudden wind is blowing away. And that's what your time is going to do then as well. It just blows off. And as mentioned in the beginning, when not seeking that desire, when not defining that desire for yourself, for everything that's like laying within you, nothing's going to come just eventually after time. Only because you said to yourself, okay, I will see myself in that kind of position and that's where I'm going to be. Yeah, that was like the thing I said to myself as well years back then. And I had years in between where I did not move at all, where I just like took hits and stepped back even more. Because I did not know how I could make this work. I would rather say to myself, I'm going to let myself being flooded with this harshness of life and I will just like drown myself in it as long as I can because it's not I cannot bear this kind of world and how it operates on me. But where does this end? This ends in like this, in the mud. You like end in the mud. Then you'll end everything you have, every capacity within you, only by taking it all in that way, by walking away from it, from your capacities, from all these energies lying deep within you. It's like a mindset thing. It's like how you look towards it, how you perceive the things, and what you actually say to yourself. Because when you're like saying to yourself for years that everything around you is like this disturbing truth of existence is is confronting me so hard that I gotta stay off it, and I gotta like settle in different kind of ways, and I gotta like exclude myself from all these societal things, and I would rather like live out there in the woods and do my own stuff. This is all good and great, but have you grasped the reality of it? Have you calculated every kind of step, every kind of thought? Or is it only your nihilistic self that's telling you that you give up in the end? So yeah, giving up is never and was never an option. Okay? So come up with a goal, with a desire, with your drive, and use these three kind of things to overlap everything you do throughout your day. You do not have to like put aside other important stuff for it. That's not what I'm trying to say. I only want to say it's like when you come up with reasonings to use these three kind of things throughout your day, or to strive towards getting closer to these three kind of things, and you'll actually do it throughout your day after you've done the like things you gotta go after, then, and you'll feel this drive, this need to work for it, then you're on the right way, and eventually you'll come to a point where you can have this feeling every day. And with this feeling, with this drive of making, of developing, you'll grow. Every second you're in this state, every moment you're feeling like this is necessary for your well-being, for you being fulfilled, you will grow towards it. You will likely attract it more. Because that is like you are shifting towards it. You are getting these things. Because it's so deep within you. The need for this change. Because you see it crystal clear that is the thing which will make you fulfilled, which will make you happy, which will make you grow towards a life you really want to live. So don't leave aside things you really want to or need in your life throughout your day, throughout your times, because you gotta do it. We all gotta do things we need to do because we have to make this life. Yeah, we cannot set ourselves aside and live with nothing, because then, yeah, you can do it grab your stuff, leave everything behind, go to the beach in some kind of country you have never been there, and just like sleep out there in the woods for the rest of your life, or just like run away from everything that's going to come when you are really in the position of needing certain things, but you don't want to like bring yourself into the position of doing it because you're so angry about this truth. But you know what? You're not changing it. You're not changing any of these feelings for yourself. You're not changing the problem at all. You're just like exiting. Why? Why should you exit? You think the solution is going to hide there in plain sight somewhere you can like take it with you and being like super happy about it? You're not going to be that. This is certainly not the way. But you can find out for sure. Do it. But I don't think this is going to end anywhere good. So yeah, I hope this served you good. If you like it, let me know. Let me feel it. And yeah, see you very soon.